Professor of Biostatistics at SA University and former WHO epidemiologist Adrian Esterman joins me live now. Adrian, thank you for your time today. I guess one of the biggest concerns at the moment for New South Wales is that we haven't been able to identify patient zero.
Yes, it is. Well, probably an even bigger concern is trying to make sure they have this under control. Obviously, it'd be great to be able to find out where it came from initially as well.
30 new cases have been recorded in New South Wales today. 28 of those are linked, so I guess that's some good news.
It is, to a certain extent, but the big problem here is that when you start getting this many cases altogether, and I think it's 69 now, community cases, it's starting to become difficult for the contact tracers to keep up. And if it gets many more than this, then they're really struggling. So I think the key now is trying to get control of the current cases and make sure there aren't too many more.
Well, New South Wales contact tracing has proved in the past to be world class, but that hasn't stopped some of the states from slamming borders shut today. Do you think that's necessary?
Yes, I do. I mean, if you look at Victoria, who went through 3 months of hell to get where they've got, it wouldn't be at all fair to Victorians if someone from New South Wales seeded a new outbreak there.
Moving overseas for a moment, the new COVID-19 strain in the UK seems to be quite concerning. Do you mind sort of elaborating on it, and what are your thoughts about that strain?
Well, we still don't have full details of it. I mean, in Adelaide, they thought they had a new strain as well, but it turned out to not be the case. I think it is potentially the case in the UK. What I know of it is that it has a much increased rate of transmission, but is no more lethal than the current strain. Because it's much easier to infect someone with this new strain, it means that the reproduction number would be greater, and therefore it will be more difficult to control. So I think that's the main issue, is that it makes it more difficult to control the epidemic.
Back home, the government in New South Wales is advising all residents in Greater Sydney to wear masks. How much benefit do you think that will bring?
It will bring a huge benefit, and I can't understand why they're not mandating it rather than simply advising people. If they really want to bring this under control, they should make it compulsory.
How do you see the COVID numbers playing out over the next few days? We can expect to see more cases.
Look, I think we're at a critical point here. If we're starting to get more cases in the 20s and 30s, then it will go out of control. If they can really dampen it down now and keep it at this number, then start going down, it will be in control. The next 48 hours will tell us which way it's going to go.
It's going to be a crucial time, that's for sure. Adrian Esterman, I appreciate your time today. Thank you.
You're welcome.